Hey guys, this is Chris. This video today is going to be just some basic graphing concepts, something you'll need for the lab on week 3. I just wanted to quickly go through a few things. The first is the concept of the ordered pair. So the ordered pair, whenever we have a point that we're graphing, it's set up in this way, where we have an x coordinate and a y coordinate. Okay, and on our axis, our horizontal coordinate is the x-axis, and the y coordinate is the vertical axis. The x-axis really just acts like a normal number line, something that if you just saw a normal number line, you know, zeros in the middle, you've got -1, -2, 1, 2, so on and so forth. So x should be somewhat familiar. Where this 0 is, we add this idea of another number line going right through 0, and pretend that did go through 0. Right through there, and y is this vertical axis. It's just another number line, and it also has 1, 2, -1, -2. Okay, so we have these two number lines so that we can graph things two-dimensionally. Okay, a number line gives us one dimension. This x and y coordinate system gives us 2 dimensions that we can do. So if I wanted to graph the very middle of the graph is the point 0, 0. Okay, we start right here, and we're not going to go left or right on the x-axis, and we're not going to go left or right on the y-axis. We're just going to put a point right there. Okay, so that would be the point 0, 0. And like I said before, this first number is always the x-axis. So if I wanted to graph the point 1, -7, I start here in the middle. I go 1 over on the x. Okay, so I want it to be on this part of the x, and then I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Likewise, if I wanted -3, 5. Okay, I would start in the middle, and I go 1, 2, 3, negative, and then go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So for the y-axis, up is positive, and down is negative. For the x-axis here, left is negative, and right is positive. Okay. So the last thing that I wanted to go over real quick, again, this is a real brief video, to figure out what the coordinate would be for a plotted point. So let's say I've plotted this point here, and I'm going to call it point A. To figure out what its coordinates are, we have to figure out how far from the center of this graph do we go to the right. So 1, 2, 3 to the right. So A would be 3, comma, and then we figure out how far up it went. It went 1, 2, 3, 4. So A is 3, comma, 4. Okay. Likewise, if I had this point over here as B, we would count how far over we went from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, since we went 6 to the left, that means our first coordinate is -6. Okay, and then we went down 1, 2, 3. Since we went down, we have a negative and 3. That is, in a nutshell, what you'll need to know about graphing, just to kind of a refresher for you before you start into week 3 next week on graphs. And this should be enough to be able to do homework 2 for the co-rec. If you have any questions, as always, just give me a shout out on email.